After nearly a month of tornadoes and torrential rain, more bad weather is expected to hit Houston this week as other parts of the U.S. work to prevent flooding in small towns along the Mississippi River. Missouri Governor Mike Parson was touring flooded areas Monday in the northeast part of the state, where there have been around a dozen water rescues. Statewide, nearly 400 roads are closed, including part of US 136. In small towns along the river, like Alton, Illinois, and Grafton, Illinois, crews have been working to provide protection from the river. Meanwhile, the Houston Fire Department said on Tuesday that it will be activating its new water strike team for the first time ahead of anticipated heavy rainfall over the next few days. The department's announcement came after the National Weather Service, NWS, warned that Houston and surrounding areas should expect to get hit with heavy rains. According to the NWS, the rains are expected to extend through Thursday afternoon. The rainfall will be heavy at times, and totals between 4 to 6 inches are expected southeast of the Highway 59 69th Carter and 1 to 3 inches further northwest. The fire department said their water strike team will have 4 high-water vehicles in each quadrant of Houston and will conduct community and drone flooding assessments. The drones will be used for mapping as well as search and rescue. They will allow for better situational awareness with real-time streaming to multiple devices, the department said. 2 rescue swimmers will also be placed on the department's helicopter for search and rescues. Locks and dams upstream of St. Louis are shut down as the Mississippi River crests at the second highest level on record in some communities. Midwestern rivers have flooded periodically since March, causing billions of dollars of damage to farmland, homes and businesses from Oklahoma and Arkansas and up to Michigan. Residents, emergency responders and volunteers helping in recovery efforts are facing another challenge from swarms of mosquitoes drawn to standing water. Nuisance mosquitoes are usually the first populations to take advantage of flooded conditions, said Howard Pugh of the Missouri Department of Health and Senior Services. They can be big, really numerous and inflict painful bites. Share this article. Gary Stubblefield, a volunteer coordinator for recovery and cleanup efforts in the Joplin area, said the volunteers cleaning up after an F3 tornado struck parts of Carl Junction May 22 are asking for bug repellent contributions. Organizers have handed out hundreds of cans, and more is needed, Stubblefield said. Near the 1,400-person town of Winfield, Missouri, a Mississippi River levee breached Sunday, forcing evacuations in a rural area, said Sue Casso, a spokeswoman for the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. On Saturday, sandbags were intentionally removed from a farm levee along the Mississippi River near Sweet Genevieve, Missouri, to allow water through and remove pressure downstream. The Illinois River also overtopped levees that protect a combined 1,500 acres in western Illinois, she said. If water is over the field, no one is planting, Casso said. The full economic impact won't be known until the end of this planting and harvest season. Parsons' office said Monday that 28 levee breaches have been reported across the state. Floodgates also have been closed in St. Louis in advance of the Mississippi River cresting there Thursday. The high water already is causing problems. Several hotels that were crowded with visitors for the Stanley Cup Final and Cardinals-Cubs baseball games were left without hot water Sunday after too much water overwhelmed a pump station. Missouri State Highway Patrol Sergeant Eric Brown said there also has been sandbagging in several towns and added that one of the most impressive things is to see these communities come together. In Lewis County, Missouri, the focus of much of the sandbagging, floodwaters from the Mississippi River surround the Mark Twain Casino on 3 sides in the town of Lagrange, which isn't protected by a levee, said Sheriff David Parrish. People also are sandbagging around homes and the city hall there, as well as several other areas of the county. He said that one levee that protects the towns of Taylor and West Quincy is being shored up with 3,500 tons of rock. It is the second highest level by inches since '93, he said of the river. The 1993 flood covered 9 states, and rivers reached record heights across the region. It lasted nearly 200 days in some areas and was responsible for about 50 deaths. In Michigan, Governor Gretchen Whitmer declared a state of emergency Monday for Tuscola County after heavy rainfall last week caused widespread flooding. Whitmer earlier announced a state of emergency in Wayne County, which includes Detroit. Areas along Lake St. Clair and western Lake Erie also have been hit by flooding in recent weeks. Vice President Mike Pence announced plans for a trip to Oklahoma on Tuesday to visit flood damage from the Arkansas River. Damage has extended from the Tulsa area downstream into Arkansas. The river is slowly cresting, with major flooding expected to subside within a few weeks.